Mexi Pina, welcome in. Mexi Pina. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Come on in. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We'll just wait for 20 people in the room or 10 minutes after the hour. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Nat, welcome in. How is everybody doing? Welcome in, everyone. Bought a new car today. Oh, exciting, Nat. What'd you get? Doing really good. It's Wednesday. Time to unwind. Got 2 more days left. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. Oh, a Toyota Cross. Oh, you named her Vivian? I love it. What color did you get now? I have a Toyota RAV. I was looking at the Toyota Corolla Cross. Those are really nice. Really love them. I love my Toyota. Never have any issues with Toyota. Ever, 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 ever. Never have any issues. It's a reliable car. Welcome in, everybody. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for 10 minutes after the hour or 20 people in the room. Oh, in black. I traded my old RAV4. Oh, excellent. Yeah. Nice. It's so cool that they're doing like a... It's supposed to be comparable to a... what are those called? Volvo. Like a Volvo or a... yeah, but you can't go wrong with the Toyota. My next dream car is a Lexus SUV, but I think that's in my dreams. I can't. I choose reliable over luxury because I want to know that when I get in my car and I hit the start button, it's gonna start. I don't want to have any issues. I don't like dealing with cars. I don't. If the car gets old, I trade it in. I'm not going into any engine or fixing it. Welcome in, everybody. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. I always wanted a Lexus, but a girl needs furniture in my new place. Right now, I totally agree. You gotta make some sacrifices. My next dream car is a limo where I'm in the back and never have to drive myself. Samantha, I love it. We're gonna send some good vibes to make sure that that comes true for you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It's Project Wednesday. We'll begin in a couple of minutes, about 3 minutes. We are going to be making Valentine's Day cards. Read 2 books today. Our project today doesn't take that long, but I'll show you guys what we're making 10 minutes afterwards, and then 2 books, and then our project. Hope everybody's doing good on the West Coast feed. Liz, welcome in. Liz, you've been staying up late. It's 12 o'clock. Liz, have you acclimated back to the work schedule, or are you still on vacation schedule? I know I should talk because I've been sleeping at 12. How's everybody doing tonight? We'll begin in a couple of minutes. Those of you who are on YouTube, welcome in. This is a children's literature hour. We read children's literature, but on Wednesday we do projects. We're going to do a Valentine's Day card project. If you are interested, please subscribe to my page. I'm not used to having... Right, Liz? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. It's been very slow at work because the kids and the teachers are just getting back into the routine. So I've been doing a lot of desk work and a lot of filing and a lot of, hey DY Pink, welcome in. A lot of that stuff. I was laying in bed all day working and just moving my mouse. I love it. As you should. As you should. We'll begin in 1 minute. I'm just waiting for more people to come in 10 minutes after the hour. Hey DY Bink, please subscribe to my page. Today we're making Valentine's Day cards, Liz. Okay, today for Project Wednesday, we're going to be making Valentine's Day cards. This is the model that we made. But this is what the East Coast made today. Now, we're just firing up the Cricut machine. There's a lot of things about the Cricut machine that we have to learn about, but I really wanted to start. I think Valentine's Day is a good start for stencils and for hearts and for projects. So I thought we would start by making a homemade Valentine's Day card. You're gonna get a stencil, glitter, and a card, and a little ribbon with a little message inside that says, Happy Valentine's Day, this is from the East Coast. Okay. So what your stencil is gonna look like, your stencil is gonna look the same. I wanted to give you guys a choice, at least like 2 different choices, but you have to find the right stencil and then the right paper size for it. Some other stencils I created were a little bit bigger, and I thought, no, it's too big for the tree. I wanted something small. So you're gonna get this shaped stencil, and then this one, yeah, blue would be very pretty. I'm thinking the same thing, Samantha. So while we're reading, I want you to think of 2 different colors, because this one we did a silver and a pink. A silver and a pink background. You see that? Look at that shimmer. You need sunglasses to look at it. And then on the front there, we put a pink glitter on top. Yeah, we can try bubble letters. And then we glued those, and then we just made some little designs, X's and O's, and then Happy Valentine's Day. We did a little pattern. Pink and red writing, something fun for Valentine's Day, because we are in our Valentine's Day era. All right, so I want you to be thinking about, I think bubble letters would be cute with glitter. Oh, that would be fun. We could try that. Hey, Caitlin, welcome in. We could possibly try that. We could probably get the glue, the clear glue, and write the words out and then put it in blue. Yeah. Let me think about that. Let me think about that. Let me put a pin in it. Okay, but before we begin, we are going to set the timer for 1 minute. We're going to try to reach our goal of 45,000 likes today. We're going to up it just a bit. What we're going to do is we're going to start the timer for 1 minute. Let's start the timer for 1 minute. Tap, tap, tap. Tap away. The more we tap, the quicker we'll get to our goal of 45,000 likes. Do you get your craft ideas from Picker Stephen? Caitlin, I do use Pinterest just for some ideas. I kind of just scour the internet and then I look for fun ideas. But when I got my Cricut for Christmas, it comes with its own website and it has like tons of stenciling that you can do. So I thought, oh, this would be really fun. This one, I made this one by accident, but this is like a little stencil thing that you can do. It's like a little card. Isn't that fun? Probably just cut this in half. Maybe cut it in half and do 2 little hearts like that. That would be super cute. But I really like the idea of the stencil though, so we're gonna keep the stencil. Cricut machine, be here for hours. Scott Jimison, yes, I'm a teacher, been in education for 18 years. Taught elementary for a couple of years, then did, currently I'm working middle school, SPED kids. I just finished my first children's book. We are waiting for the final. I've got like 2 or 3 weeks left before the final drawings are complete. I left for a week Santa Craft next up. Yeah, Caitlin, I really like doing the Project Wednesday. It's really fun. Guys, I got my official certificate too. Let me show you guys. So I sent my 3 stories to the official copyright government website, my certificate of registration, and I got my copyrights for my 3 books. So this is the official certificate of registration. I sent it back in July and I just got it, so it takes about 6 months for them to complete it. This is my registration number, and these are the titles. So this is for Joey King and the Fragile Figurine. And then the next book after that, Joey King and Carry On, Queen. And then Joey King and the Terrifying Toe Curling, Totally Not Normal, Tongue. So, copyright. So now I can publish my books. And if anybody tries to steal my ideas, I'll sue. Legally. So I was really excited about that. I wanted that to come just in time for the illustrations. Thank you so much, Caitlin. I really appreciate that. I wanted them to come just in time for the illustrations to be finished. So at the end of the month, I should know more, and I should be able ready to show you guys. I'm super excited. It's going to be all in color. You guys will see the color. You'll see the illustrations. Really fun. All right, let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start with Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History. The reason why we're starting with this is because we really need, the United States really needs to reflect. We really need to reflect. We need to go back in our history. We need to reflect. We're forgetting a lot of things. And then it's Women's History Month. I thought it was this month, but it's not until March. Caitlin, not yet, because I need to get the program. So once I have the drawings and everything, they'll have it ready for me, and then I can upload it, and I'll let you guys know when that should be. I'm hoping around March. I'm hoping around March is when we can, when the book will be ready. Yes, a true diva, I agree, Liz. Ida B. Wells. We're going to read about Ida B. Wells. Things come up again. Stop lynching now. When we got ICE agents around the United States creating havoc. We didn't learn. We did not learn. Journalists and activists. Ida was a natural-born activist. Whenever she saw injustice, she stood up against it. She was born enslaved in Mississippi, but emancipation came to the South when she was still a child, and this meant she had the opportunity to get an education. After college, she worked as a teacher, but lost her job for criticizing the poor conditions of the black segregated schools. In 1884, 71 years before Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama, Ida refused to leave her seat in the woman's car on a train in Memphis, Tennessee. She had purchased a first-class ticket, but was asked to leave and join the African-American car. Ida did not go quietly. She filed a lawsuit against the railroad and eventually won her case. There was no rule that said black women could not ride in the woman's car. However, segregation legislation was soon implemented in Tennessee, and Ida received no further justice in the matter. 3 years later, her case was overturned. She took her frustrations and wrote an article in the newspaper under the name Lola, and later became known as Lola, Princess of the Press. Journalism became her outlet. She was the owner and editor of the Memphis Free Speech and Headlight, and later the Free Speech. She took a major stance against lynching and faced death threats for her words. In 1898, she led a huge anti-lynching campaign all the way to the White House. Ida knew the power of words and knowledge and continued to use her voice to stand up for what was right. Oh, okay, Caitlin. I will. You want to take a screen grab? Little Leaders, Bold Women in Black History. This is really interesting because I found this in Colorado. I got it for 2 cents. Secondhand store. Guys, really interesting. This is really interesting because when we think about history, or when we think about when we were taught history, you know, at least my personal thought was, how would people let that happen? But you're seeing it today. We ask ourselves, how do we let this happen? And it's happening. And there's people, like in that story, there was a train for African Americans, and she wanted to sit in the first class, and they told her no. I can imagine that happening today, and people saying, well, there's an African American train car, why don't they just have her stay in there? And that would happen today, 2026, because we see it happening all the time. Well, they should be in this country legally. Well, I don't know. We didn't learn. The United States cycle is coming back again. Are we going to learn this lesson this time? Are we going to learn it, or are we going to cycle again in a couple of years? Our world is a family. It just seems, oh, very nice. I'm going to look at that. Thank you so much, Caitlin. I appreciate that. All right, enough of the pontificating. All right, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Tap, tap, tap away. You guys are doing a fantastic job. You guys are already 4,000 likes ahead of the game. Excellent work. Okay, let's keep tap, tap, tapping. While we do that, we're going to look in the stacks and see we'll have all new fresh titles for everyone. We're going to begin with a millennial favorite and a Gen X favorite. Happy Valentine's Day, Corduroy. We love a good corduroy book. I know there's a lot of fans of corduroy in the live. It's almost Valentine's Day. Corduroy and Lisa can't wait to celebrate. So Lisa and Corduroy, they're going to go celebrate Valentine's Day. Look at all the fun things on the shelves here. You've got these little bags full of probably candies, little hearts here, chocolates. I love the way these are wrapped. You guys see that? It's like a red foil. Then you've got these boxes with the hearts on them. And then these are probably like little gift bags. Oh, and then you got some stickers. No, these are ribbons, probably. Stickers are over here. And then Lisa, she loves Valentine's Day. She's got a lot of good stuff. Corduroy helps Lisa make cards for their friends. Everyone loves glitter hearts and stickers. Wait, they took a page right out of our live today. Corduroy helps Lisa make cards for their friends. Everyone loves glitter hearts and stickers. You got that right. You are preaching to the choir. This is what we're going to be doing today for our Project Wednesday. Glitter hearts and cards. She's got all the doodads. She's got the scissors, paper, ribbon, glue, stencils. Corduroy and Lisa bake heart-shaped cookies. That's a lot of sprinkles, Corduroy. He's getting all happy with us, the sprinkles. And there's Lisa. She's getting the pink frosting on those cookies. Those cookies are really good. Those sugar cookies. The cards and cookies make perfect holiday gifts. They can't wait to share them with their friends. All the cookies. Looks like they got the cookies, put them in some of the gift bags maybe. There's some ribbons, some cards. They've got the little gift bags there with the cookies inside. Some more gift bags here. Really fun. At last, it's Valentine's Day. Corduroy and Lisa enjoy crafts and treats. The pink cupcakes are their favorite. So they're at their friend's house. There's a little stuffed animal with an elephant and a flamingo. Cupcakes, all their favorite. Together, they read a special story about friendship and love. Happy Valentine's Day, Corduroy. Oh, all the friends together having a little party. The little streamers. The end. Happy Valentine's Day, Corduroy. A good way to start Project Wednesday with a Valentine's Day book. In the comment section, let's see what everybody's thinking. I give it a 10. Even though it was really short, you can't go wrong with starting the live with a good Corduroy book, especially Valentine's Day. All right, in the comment section, let's see what everybody's thinking. If you love it, give it a 10. If you were like, give it an 8. If you were completely over it, a 1. Jake Daniels, give that one a 10. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a good Corduroy book. Give her a 10. Yeah, that was a good one. I agree. All right, let's look in the stacks and see what we're doing. But before we do that, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Tap, 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 tap away. We want to get that For You page out into, or we want to get this live out to the For You page. Caitlin, you give that one a 10. You guys are doing a fantastic job with the taps already. You're already at 18. Okay. We are ahead. All right. Let's look through the stacks. We still have a lot of really good titles for you. I came in late, but I'm sure it was a great book. Yeah, Ashley Daniels. It was a Happy Valentine's Day, Corduroy. It was a good one. Ask Jake Daniels. He really liked that one. Okay, let's look in the stacks. We got a whole bunch of new titles for you guys. I mean, literally new titles that were published this year. And here's one that I really want to read. I think this one's going to be a great one. My Afro is a Rising Sun. I love books like these. And I got another one that says, give me 1 second. I love these cultural books. Oh, this is another one. Menudo Sunday. Isn't this a great cover? Gotta give it to that Fontana Library by my school. They do really good with their books. I gotta talk to that manager. Nicole, you picking some really good books. We open it up, we get this really good end page here, the rising sun. Yeah, this one's going to be a really good one. A celebration of hair. My afro is a rising sun. There's the sun in the background, an afro. A rising sun that gleams over the lands where my ancestors of kings and queens once ruled. So there he is looking over. Yeah, we love our librarian. You're right, Liz. Yeah, Ashley Daniels, this one's going to be a really good one. Looking over the kingdoms of our ancestors who were kings and queens. We love a good page break where we get no words, we just get color and pictures that tell the story. There he is on top. So I'm imagining he's looking over. This is from the perspective of where this is at. So here he is on top of the hill. And then the perspective shifts, and now we're looking at him. Oh, and look at his afro is the sun, covers the sun. These gorgeous earth tone colors, reds, violets, greens, blues, purples. A rising sun that crowns the horizon at both dawn and dusk and kisses the moon as the stars align. We love a good moon in children's literature. Always have to have a good moon in children's literature. This is the first realistic type of moon. Not the first, I'm sure we've seen that before. But we rarely get like a very natural looking moon. We usually get like the crescent, cartoonish crescent. A rising sun that peaks over TT's 5 cheese mac and cheese with turkey, greens, and candied yams and cornbread, and her sweet southern nana pudding potluck outside. A nice celebration out during a summer day. Could be spring too. Yeah, the moons are always on the side. True, always in the background, and they're usually on the side, huh? But you're right, front and center, right in the middle. Everybody enjoying turkey, greens, and candied yams and cornbread. Isn't that like a very realistic, Caitlin, isn't that like a very realistic picture? Like of a family in the backyard. A rising sun that shines bright like the faces of black children, each one so delicate, so vibrant. A celebration of culture. My afro is a crown bestowed upon my ancestors thousands upon thousands of years ago that I will someday, one day, grow into. So they're all blessing him. And they're all blessing him. My afro rises over the boppin' block parties in Brooklyn, over the Detroit dances, where we have a summer night in Brooklyn, and then over the Detroit dances. Hitsville, USA. Our sweet mama's homemade jamboree that's tucked away beside these hoppin' New Orleans swamps, over Double Dutch and hopscotch in Chicago. So New Orleans, we love a good weeping willow. Hitsville, USA is so iconic. Oh, I gotta check it out, actually. It's the first time I've heard about it. Hitsville, USA. Over brotherly love and high-fiving fellas in Philadelphia. over hand clapping and hula hooping while one wonders what tomorrow will bring. The Town of Brotherly Love. One of the best illustrations ever. Yeah, this is a really pretty one. I really love the illustrations on this one too. Yes, Truckloads Love, Philly in the House. Oh, the Temptations recorded there and other hotel artists. Oh, nice. That's a good connection. A good connection to culture. My afro is a movement, reminding me that one day I too can shine like the rising sun. And segregation, women's rights, queer rights, Black Lives Matter, no justice, no peace. BLM. I love this picture. Again, thing about children's literature, you could take this picture, blow it up, put it in a museum, and you would never know that it was for a children's literature book. Reminding me that the clouds and skies are never the limit for me. Reminding me that I don't need a crown to wear my crown. His afro is his crown. Liquor didn't become popular until the Black Power movement. Oh, Liz, I didn't know that. My afro is my voice. Wonderful, powerful, amazing, unique. I love those words, the way they're written. Stylized. I know sometimes I will have to face the darkest of storms, despite thick gray clouds and roaring skies. Yeah, look at those gorgeous colors. Still, I shine like the rising star I am. Kids in the playground. Celestine, thank you so much for the follow. My afro is more than just an afro. My afro is a rising sun. Like me. That's a great way to end the story. Just the kid, the main character on the end. The end. My Afro is a Rising Sun by Deanne Wiley. Oh, no, that's the illustrator. Written by Yoram Yayu. If I say that right. Good book. 2024, just recently published. In the comment section, let's see what everybody thinks. I definitely give this a 10. Great story, great message, great illustrations. I think the illustrations kind of tell a different story besides the story that you're getting. It's really good. Mexi Pina 10, Ashley Daniels 10 out of 10. I agree. I give it a 10. I give it a 10. We love culture. We love culture. Tomorrow we'll read, or not tomorrow. Oh guys, I adjusted the days. So we're gonna do lives Sunday through Wednesday, and then I'm just gonna take Thursdays and Fridays to rest, and then be back on Sunday. Okay. So on Sunday we'll read Menudo Sunday, which is kind of nice because that's when we drink. That's usually when you eat menudo. Menudo Sunday. Okay. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. And let's tap away. Wait, this here can't come. Caitlin, I love it. She's needing a break. Yes. Liz, I want to, Thursday and Friday, I have to start filming some content for Joey King. I still have the Conversations with Joey King on YouTube that I'm doing, so I have some ideas for that. So I gotta film that, and then I want to start doing more stuff for my Instagram. The book is coming out, so I gotta get that book. I'm hoping by March, guys, it should be ready. So I want to have all that stuff ready, but I want to keep the community going. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mia Lorenzo. All right. So today, you guys are going to be making your own Valentine's Day card. For those of you who just joined us, this is what the East Coast made. we're going to be doing, it's a very simple project today because we're still learning how to Cricut. We got our Cricut machine for Christmas, and there's tons of things that you can do with a Cricut, and we're just dipping a toe into the Cricut pond. All right, so what we're going to do is you guys are going to get your stencil, you're going to pick the colors, and then we're going to do a little writing. Hole punch it, and then hang it. And we're going to hang it on our Valentine's Day tree, just like this. This is the model. We're going to stay away from the chunky gold because the chunky gold takes away from the pattern of the stencil. So we're not going to use that. That's why we got to do a pattern. Yes, Trump blows about it. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, so we're going to start with oh, guys, you know what would be pretty? We're going to use this. We're going to use one of the other hearts because this one's a little bit bigger and it'll frame it. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this stencil here and we're going to spray it with glue and then glitter it. So you guys said that you want to, and the Cricut comes with all these different types of tools. Guys, I'm not plugging the Cricut. I'm not plugging it. I'm not doing anything. It's just really exciting. The Cricut comes with all these tools. You get this really fun tweezers. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray it. Now you guys said you want blue on your heart. Hey, John, welcome in. Oh, Cow Mama, you ordered your chocolate-covered strawberries for Valentine's Day? Those are so good. Yum. Especially the white chocolate ones. Those ones are good too. And if you get one that has like a really hard shell, like a hard chocolate, and you bite into it, it crunches. Ah, even better. All right, so we said we're going to use blue. So do we want to use this blue for this? This will be the complete blue here. And then we're going to use a color for the stencil and then paste it on top. We're going to do that? Okay. I know, right? Liz, give me that Cricut. Cricut crazy. All right, so we have that blue, and then we've got the standard colors for the red. Should we do silver for the actual... Should we do silver for the actual stencil? So maybe we do a blue with a silver. That would be pretty, huh? Yeah, I think so. All right. Let's get all the materials ready because this is a time-sensitive project. Once you spray the adhesive, you gotta glitter right away. Otherwise, it's not gonna stick. So we do have our Elmer's multi-purpose spray adhesive. I'm gonna spray this off camera because we do it right in front of y'all. Spray the iPad. And then we season it. Season it with blue glitter. We want to lock in those seasonings. Lock in those flavors because we want this heart to really shine. Okay, let's dust it a little. Guys, look at how pretty that is. Hey, I don't know, 2222, welcome in. Look at how pretty that is, guys. Instant beauty. Let me spray it again. We're gonna add a double layer because we want it really crunchy. We want it to have, when we look at it, we want not just a thin layer. We want we want it to have texture to it. We want a really nice texture. There, it's a little darker. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Let's get the right light, right? Pretty. Look at how much glitter does. You can put one of the hearts in the background there with that red one on YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna set this one aside and let this one bake. Let it bake in, and then we're gonna take this stencil and we're gonna spray it, and then we're gonna put the silver glitter on it. We're gonna put the silver glitter. Bake it in. Jake Daniels, isn't that pretty? Glitter, when I was an elementary school teacher, any opportunity that I could find to do a glitter art project, we did it. The teachers hated me because we would all plan together and be like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. Glitter. They didn't like working with glitter. Not everybody loves working with glitter. They hated it. They said, what are we gonna make this week? And I said, glitter. I wasn't a very good collaborator. We used to make a mess. Yeah, I don't know, 22. Yeah, that's why they didn't like doing it. It can get messy. Okay, we're gonna bake in the seasonings. Bake that in. Bake it in. My mom hates glitter. Pretty sure I'm adopted. Thank you so much for that, Julie Nagel. I really appreciate it. Guys, look at how pretty that is. We're gonna bake it just a little bit more. Oops. Put that glitter on there. It's like a little seasoning. It's so pretty. Just a little bit more. Let's catch the light. Yeah, look at how pretty that is. Catch the light of the glitter. All right, now what we're gonna do, that's gonna look really pretty. It's gonna look really pretty. Let's put this over here. We're gonna fire up the glue gun. We need the glue gun on this one because we don't want smudging. We don't want to wait for it to dry. And the thing about the glue gun is it dries pretty quick. You don't have to worry about it. So let's put this over here. Ashley Daniels, isn't that gorgeous? I agree. So pretty. Okay, let me find the glitter box so we can move this glitter because we have some glitter particles. We have glitter particles, so we need to get the box. Give me, oh, here it is. One day we're gonna find a project where we can repurpose this glitter. Because you have the glitter container. It's got all the remnants of our previous projects that we've done with dust in it. The glitter what do they call it when it's a, when they put all the trash in? Oh, a snow globe, Ashley Daniel. That's a good idea. Ooh. A homemade snow globe. That would be a really good idea. I'll look into that. A really good idea. Boneyard. That's what I'm thinking. The glitter boneyard. Repurpose it. Let's find out what we can do with it. For those of you who are irked by messes, I bought one of those hand bats, Dyson hand bats, handheld ones, and after I'm done, I come in here, I go, suck up all that glitter. Yes, our own Fragile Freak figurine. You're right, isn't it? I agree. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, I'm gonna do this off camera just because it'll be easier, but I'll show you guys the end result. You guys are gonna love it. Love it! Aw, that's gonna be so pretty. Let me get it angled just right. Before it dries. Guys, ready? Are you ready for the final reveal? Guys, look at how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? You guys, I think you guys won the Project Wednesday card. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that is a good one, huh, Samantha? Yeah, blue and silver. Isn't it, Jake Daniels? Doesn't it make you happy just looking at it? So pretty. We created art tonight. All right, let's put this aside. We're gonna put this aside for now. And now we're gonna create our card. Ashley Daniels, she would, huh? She would make it, she would love it to death. And Jake Daniels, that's what we're here for, to be happy. We close the world out for 1 hour because there's a lot going on in the world today. Close it out for an hour. Not going to pay attention to it. And we're just going to allow ourselves to be happy. Allow ourselves to be happy. All right, for the writing, we're going to use a light blue. For the writing, we're going to use a light blue. And what should be the other color? Should we do red for Valentine's Day? These two color combinations here. I don't have a silver. I think a silver would be great. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. John, welcome in. John, did you start school yet? Thank you so much, Jake Daniels, for those. I really appreciate that. All right, let me go ahead and do some writing here. Happy next week you start? Oh. Happy VAL Val N I. Let's see, Val and time Happy Valentine's, and then Day. Our little card. And then let's put, instead of XO, let's put little hearts. So we're gonna make little hearts around the edges. Just something fun. We're trying to, I'm sure everybody has this shared experience when you were in elementary school. And your teacher for Valentine's Day, when Valentine's Day came up, you guys would do a project. We're gonna do an art project. It's gonna be Valentine's Day themed. We would make shoe boxes. Week before, the teacher would say, make sure to bring a shoe box. I remember before we left school, probably like the last 5 minutes after we cleaned up and everything, the teacher would have like a news, something, announcements or whatever. She would say, next week we're going to be making Valentine's Day. Is Valentine's Day. I want you guys to bring a shoe box. Because we're going to do that for Valentine's Day. And then, John, you remember that? And then you'd have a shoebox, because you could count on having a shoebox back in the day. I think people still can count on having a shoebox at home. You bring a shoebox, and then you decorate it, put a hole in it. And that would be your mailbox to put your Valentine's Day cards in. Okay, here's gonna be your little Valentine's Day card. Oh, you still keep your shoe boxes, Jonathan? You know what's satisfying to me is getting the shoe out with all the stuffing and everything, putting it in the box, and then just throwing all that away with just the shoe. I don't know why. Must be my autistic side. Just not having it. Especially Converse, because Converse, when you buy your Converse shoes, they have those little small thin boxes. And they always stuff them with a whole bunch of things inside. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to glue our heart. Oh wait, let's fire this up. Let's fire it up. We're going to take our hole punch. Put a hole there. Oh, we need to write our message inside. Before we do the final part. Happy Valentine's Day. Day from the West Coast feed. XOXO and a heart. Our little signature. All right, let's get that. Got some string. Yeah, we're gonna get some string. Let's put this here. This in. We're gonna make our little thing to hang it. I got this red ribbon left over from Christmas. So I'm gonna tie it up here like this. Tighten that up. Then we're gonna get the scissors. Clip that. Now we're going to apply the Valentine's Day heart. This is so cute. Oh my god! And you have your little Valentine's Day card. Guys, your Valentine's heart is super cute. Look at that. I love how the blue and the silver stand out on their own. Isn't that pretty? And it's, you know, it's homemade. It's got that homemade vibe to it. Isn't it nice, chickens? It's got that homemade vibe to it. It doesn't look cheap. It looks homemade. Lots of love. Lots of love was put into the making of this card. And you can bend it a little. Mm-hmm. You can bend it a little, and then that way you can make the blue stand out. Happy Valentine's Day. It brings a moment of joy. Let's put this one over here. We don't want it to be, can you guys, oh, that's off camera, I don't see that. Oh, let's bring it on this side, rather. You can take these little stem things and move them up. No, not that one. Let's put it up here. There we go. Guys, look at how pretty our tree is. Yes, it brings love to the world. John Merca. Yes. Merca. Look at how pretty that is. It just adds some joy to our background Valentine's Day tree. Our little butterflies. Let me fix these guys because you can't see that. I had to adjust this tree a little because you really can't see the tree. I think next week we're going to make new butterflies. Valentine's Day butterflies. Out of construction paper. And we need to get some more embellishments for our ladybugs. Our little ladybugs. Yes, we need lots of joy, especially in these dark times. Simple joy. We don't need to spend a lot of money. We don't need to spend a lot of money. Just glitter and a cricket. Glitter, cricket, and a dream. That's all you need. All you need. Aren't crafts fun? Yeah, I love making crafts. They're so fun. I'm going to do some more research on my cricket thing to see what else we can make, but definitely going to make some more. Yeah, it's the simplest things that make a person happy. I totally agree. John, preach. Preach. John, give us a update on the Vermont weather right now. Because Vermont is the place to be. What is Vermont like in January? One day I'll have a winter home in Vermont. I love it. I have a fall home in Vermont. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for the 40,000 likes. You guys did an amazing job today with your taps. I really do appreciate that. It does really send out the live to the FYP. We're having a wintry mix right now. I love that. A wintry mix. Rain and snow mix. It's 37 degrees. Sounds nice. I have the air conditioner on right now. When I left this morning, I left the windows open. I got home, it was 78 degrees in here. It's freaking hot here in California. Drying up. Alrighty, friends, thank you so much for joining me tonight for Project Wednesday. We did adjust the hours, 79 in Phoenix today. Yeah, you know what it's like. Oh, John, you hate the cold. I adjusted the hours. We're going to do read alouds Sunday through Wednesday, and then we're going to take Thursday and Friday off. We'll be back Sunday. And then hopefully I'll work on our project for next week. That way you guys know by Sunday what we're making. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for everything. Really appreciate it. Everyone have a good night. Have a good rest of your week too. And we will see you on Sunday night. Have a good night, everyone.